serious? Whenever you're ready.
We're on page 636. 636. Ya da 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 da, ya da la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, 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 la 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 la.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm so delighted that we are gathered here this evening as we join together on page 129. May the door of this shul be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this shul be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness and harshness. May this shul be for all who enter the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. On the facing page, don't turn the page, Dodi Lee in the top right hand side of the page.
Dodi Lee, Vani lo haroe, Vashoshanim, Dodi Lee, Misoto אחותי הלה, לבתיני אחותי הלה. דודי לי ואני לא הרואה בשושנים, דודי לי אורי צפון ובואי תימן, אורי צפון ובואי תימן. דודי לי ואני לא רואה בשושנים, דודי לי.
Page 131, Psalm 96. Shir Ladonai, Shir Chadash.
שירו לאדוני, שירו שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ. שירו לאדוני, שירו שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ. שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו. שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו. שירו לאדוני, שירו שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ. שירו לאדוני, שירו שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ. שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו. שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו.
Page 138, we turn to the beautiful mystical song and prayer, Lecha Dodi from Sfat.
Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. 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 שמעו וזכו בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל עם יוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי בעורך קומי אורי, 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 שידברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. lecha dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
As we have welcomed Shabbat with Lecha Dodi, Danny, I'd like to invite you to light our Shabbat candles for us this evening. Yes, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'hadlik shel Shabbat.
Amen. Let's take a moment to wish one another Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Yes, she is, thank you. It's more than okay.
I'm more than excited.
So just before we head to Shalom Aleichem, I would like to acknowledge the Wujak people of the Noongar Nation as the traditional custodians of this country and its waters, and that Temple David stands on Noongar country. Just as we respect and acknowledge the wisdom and advice of our elders, past and present, we pay our respects to Noongar elders, past and present, and acknowledge their wisdom and advice. Let's turn to Shalom Aleichem on page 142.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShoret, Malachei Elyon, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzadkom l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Let us rise for the Chatzi Kaddish on page 144.
יתגדל ויתקדש מאהבה, ועלמא יברח ירוצה וימלך מלכותה, בחייכון וביום אחד, ופנייך לכל בית ישראל. הגלה, ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמך מבורך, לעולם ולעולם וימיה. יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתחזק, ויתהלל ויתהלל ויתהלל, שמי לקודשם ברכו. לילה מכל בחטא ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן במה, ואמרו אמן. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך, המבורך לעולם העד. המבורך, המבורך לעולם העד.
The Ma'ariv Aruvim, the blessing that brings about the evening. Page 149. Praise to you, eternal our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light. You guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, eternal our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Arabim.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadata, Al kain Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbeinu, ufkomeinu na'asiyah b'chokecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגי יומם ולילה, נגי יומם ולילה, ואהבת רע אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם
We may
ועד.
be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וכשאתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים אלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Page 156. אמת ואמונה כל זאת, וקיים אלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו. הפודנו מיד מלכנו, והגואלנו מכף כל הארצים, והעושה גדולות עד אין חקר, ונפלאות עד אין מספר, השם נפשנו בחיים, ולא נתן למות רגלינו, ועושה לנו ניסים בפרעה, אותות ומופתים באדמת בני חם, ויוצא את עמו ישראל מתוכם לחירות עולם. בראו בניו גבורתו, שיבחו והודו לשמו, ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם. משה ומרים ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה ושמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם.
לפני משה ומרים. זה לי אנו אמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. A prayer for shelter and security, Hashkivenu, page 160.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים.
בפרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ותקננו בעץ הטובה מלפניך, והושיענו למען שמך. ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. ושמרו on page 160.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We now move into the Amidah, and we will share the first three blessings together. And after that, please feel free to continue with the prayers on the page or the prayers in your heart. And we will come together again for Oseh Shalom on page 180. Page 164, please rise. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufia gitelatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufia gitelatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah שיח השמש ומוריד הטל, וחלקך חיים בחסד, וחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, זכורם נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתי אצולים, ומקיים אמונתו לשון היפה, ניחמו חבל גבורות, ומינו מלך, מלך נגית ומחייך, ומצליח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני בחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, O God, my rock and my redeemer. Ose shalom bimrumav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. Ya lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai, ya lai 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 lai. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, oh ya say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, imru, amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
So this week's parasha is Devarim. These are the words. Thank you, Gina. Which is very true. These are the words. It's the beginning of the last book of the Torah. And it's really some believe that it's 3 distinct speeches of Moses to the Israelite people. And I wanted to, because these are the words, it's the spoken words. I wanted to share with you 2 books that I have on my shelf. One is the very famous new-ish, because nothing is really new anymore, Women's Torah Commentary, which many of you are familiar with, by the commentators of the Torah, are Dr. Tamara Eskenazi, which was one of my Bible professors in Los Angeles. The other is Andrea Weiss. Here is the Women's Torah Commentary. Some of you have seen it, yes? Yep. Yeah, there is a copy in the library. And I'd like to share with you Rabbi Jeffrey Salkin's. Rabbi Jeff was the rabbi of the temple in Atlanta. If anybody's seen Driving Miss Daisy, the movie? Ages ago. Slavery, black slavery, Morgan Freeman. Who's the other actor in it? Who's the other actor? Morgan Freeman and Jessica Tandy and what's the guy? Who's Jessica Friedman's son? And she gets Morgan Freeman to drive Jessica Tandy to shul, and she goes to the temple, which is the preeminent progressive synagogue or reform synagogue in the South. In the South. I've been to the temple in Atlanta. You push a button, it's very cool. You push a button, the ark comes out of the ground. The ark comes out of the ground, and it looks like it's coming out in a blaze of glory. I had video of it. Unlike Las Vegas, where you pushed a button and the beamer would adjust to the size of the rabbi. So I'd push a button and it would, because I was the student rabbi in Las Vegas for a while. You pushed a button and the beamer would move down to my height. Never up, always down. So Jeff Salkin wrote a book called Putting God on the Guest List, which was for bar mitzvah families. After, you've seen all the bar mitzvah families, everybody's trying to outdo each other. But here's the Women's Torah Commentary. Serious study. Here is the Men's Torah Commentary. What's that? Is there a what? Is there an illustrated edition? This actually has the Torah in it with commentary and a beautiful translation. This has Dennis Prager in it. If anybody's heard of Dennis Prager. No, I don't think so. But has various people giving their interpretation. It has various scholars from Cantor Jeff Klepper, that was for you, Gina, to Rabbi Steve Greenberg, Rabbi Mark Cummins. It's got a whole bunch of other people. So it's got various people who have written what they think the Torah portion is about. And the reason why I raise this is because this Torah portion begins, these are the words. Ele Devarim. These are the words. And in our understanding of this week's parasha, we have the opportunity to really be mindful about Elu Devarim. These are the words, and essentially these are our words. And we know the old adage of sticks and stones can break our bones and words can never harm us is really rubbish, to put it that way. Because words can be the most hurtful and the most hateful thing in the world. And the Torah portion goes on to talk about Nephilim. Goes on to talk about giants. And the rabbis are convinced that this idea of giants in the Torah is really these are the rabbinic commentators, are really a figment of the Israelites' imagination. Because they believe in giants no more than we do today. They don't believe that giants existed 2,500 or 3,000 or 4,000 years ago. They don't believe that. They don't believe that when the spies went into Israel to scout the land that there were giants. They don't believe that there were giants with Og. That's who the giant is. They don't believe that. They believe it was a figment of the imagination. That people in their mind's eye saw giants and would come back and in their words would talk about there are giants through their language, through their words, their articulation. And would push the Israelites and would push their people in their commentaries later and say, and actually say what we would say in our understanding today and ask the question, same question I'm asking you is, who are your giants? Who are your giants? So they'd ask the same question 1,000 years ago or 1,500 years ago in the Talmud and say, who are your giants? What are your giants? What are the people or the things that are preventing you to be the best person you can be? Because giants don't actually exist. And that's why whenever I teach anything about Jewish commentary, of Jewish history, I'll say the Jews of 1,500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, or 2,500 years ago, actually not that different to who we are today. Yes, they lived in different times, they had different experiences, but they loved their children as much as we loved our children. They didn't have electricity and iPhones. Their children had different vices, just as our children have vices today. They have different challenges, but they had essentially the same issues. They had social issues, they had political issues, they had financial issues, just as we do today. And so when they had giants and they saw giants in their midst, today we have giants in our midst. We have personal giants. We have social giants, we have political giants, just as the Israelites did. The question is, how do we overcome those giants? The Israelites did, eventually. And so I put it forward to say that no matter how hard or difficult things may be today in the 21st century, we will too overcome those giants. And I think no matter who our commentators were and are, whether it's in the women's commentary, the modern men's Torah commentary, or the one yet to be written, the they Torah commentary, to be truly modern, because it is out there, it's just not formal. Answers, responses will be given. It's just how we interpret it. Do we find it meaningful? Do we find it poignant? Do we find it relevant? As I mentioned, the giants for us today feel quite large, certainly in the political sphere. And I think today we're kind of in a waiting game, are we not? But I have no doubt that it will not be, those giants will not feel as big as what they are in our mind's eye as they are in reality. Shabbat Shalom. If anybody wants to have a look at any of these commentaries, you're welcome to. David, you look a little... We can talk later. We're going to move into Aleinu on page 586. 586. And Margaret, are you happy to open the ark for us? Thank you. Aleinu, let us rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוסף בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסף את הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושרינתו זו בגופי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסף את הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושרינתו זו בגופי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, השמיים ממעל, ומעל הארץ מתחת אין עוד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
And so as we turn to the Kaddish Yatom, the Mourner's Kaddish on page 598, we take a moment to remember those members of our community and congregation who are here to remember Shiva, Shloshim, and Yahrzeit. And so for the week of Shiva, we are remembering Richard Pilpel. For Shloshim, Samuel Weiner, Elaine Rudatsky, and Barry Walters. And the Yahrzeit anniversaries of whose death fall on this Shabbat, we remember Norm Budd, father of Ken. Mayor Sivan, father-in-law of Lorraine Sivan. Wilton Ingram, father of Anthony Ingram. Rita Winterton, mother of Peter Winterton. Beryl Mendel, aunt of Joanne Chenick. Minnie Silbert, grandmother of Hilary Silbert. Hilda Landau, mother of Lou Landau. Anne Mendelson, aunt of Judith Arkwright. Hannah Königsberg, mother of Patsy Königsberg. Tom Austin, father of Warren Austin. And Lucretia Parker, mother of Dan Parker. Ken, do you want to say anything? Judith, would you like to say anything?
Very short, yes. My aunt Anne Mendelson was born in England and came came to Perth with her parents and her younger siblings when she was quite a young child. She never married, but she was a highly intelligent woman. She was secretary to one of our past premiers here, Sir Charles Court, and she was on the committee of the West Australian Symphony Orchestra, very musical, very much into arts. She was also a member of Temple David as well. And I had a lovely, warm relationship with my Aunt Anne from when I was a very small child up to when she died at the age of 85. And I still miss her very much today. Thank you.
Beautiful, thank you. And so we join together as we remember all those who are part of our Shiva Shloshim and Yahrzeit and those who have lost their lives through war and terror and hardship. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah v'yalmad divrach yiratei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayachon of yomechon uv'chayed achol Beit Yisrael v'agala v'zman kariv v'maru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevarach leolam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitada v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei Dekudesha b'richu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechemata. Damiran b'alma v'ymaru.
Amen.
Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Hamakom yunachem echem b'toch sha'ah havlei Tzion v'Yerushalayim. May the source of peace send peace to you who mourn, and comfort to all who are bereaved in Zion and Jerusalem and around the world, and we say,
Amen.
Amen. As we are seated, just a couple of brief announcements. Tomorrow is our regular Shabbat morning with TDRS at 9 a.m. and services at 10:30, followed by coffee club after services, generally speaking, starting about 12:30 at Flora on 10th. Mahjong on Monday at 10 a.m. Is it 10 a.m.?
I think so. I think they're having a full day.
They're having a full day,
I
really?
think so, isn't it? Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
usually not. It's usually on the first that they have a full
Okay,
day. The
yeah.
first, anyway. Check in with the Mahjong people.
Yes.
And Wednesday, our regular special beginning with Israeli dancing. Woo. And then ITJ, Hebrew and Jewish history. And the October 7th exhibition is still happening at J-Hub. If anybody missed Supernova on Monday, you can book in for Tuesday. They've opened an extra night for Supernova. They're opening up multiple rooms for the different exhibitions. You can still get into October 7th. So go onto the UIA webpage for that. So please have a look at that. I've actually switched from Monday to Tuesday because I know there's going to be fewer people on Tuesday. So I'm going to go on Tuesday to Supernova. Family services next Friday night, and don't forget there's the Council of Christians and Jews are having their function here on Thursday the 29th of August with Dr. Deborah Hearn, and it's a riverbeds and watersheds, a new geography of the Exodus and its wanderings. I promise you it's going to be fascinating. So come along to that. I think I'll leave it there for now. There is the JNF event on the 8th of September with Elon Levy.
But that's now sold out.
It's sold out?
It's sold out, yes, but you can, if you go and try and book a ticket, you can go on a waiting list. They're hoping to get some more space, or I don't know, get some more tickets.
They just got to go to a bigger event centre, that's all.
Yeah.
Then their space will open up.
Yeah, but that's what it says, more tickets might come available, so maybe that's what they're looking for, maybe for a bigger room. But yeah, Elon Levy is going to be just so popular that it's sold out.
Everybody knows Elon. Sarah Netanyahu fired him. He makes it known. If not, I'm making it known. Not that I'm in the inner circle, but you know, I watch the media. Final song is Kol Haolam Kulo, page 643. 643.
Kol haolam kulo gesher tzar meod, gesher tzar meod, gesher tzar meod. Kol haolam kulo gesher tzar meod, gesher tzar meod. Ba'ika, ba'ika, lo lefachet, lo lefachet klal. Ba'ika, ba'ika, lo lefachet klal. Kol העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד. כל העולם כולו גשר צר מאוד, גשר צר מאוד.
The whole world is a very, very narrow bridge, a very narrow bridge, a very narrow bridge. The whole world is a very narrow bridge, a very narrow bridge. 2, 3, 4. But the main thing to beware. I've forgotten the rest of the words. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom, everybody. Join us in the foyer for Kiddush.
Sure is the. I'll. For tomorrow morning, I'll have the rest
Yeah,
of the
the
words.
rest of the words. Yes, good.
It's not to beware, I don't think.